DangerMan our full and undivided attention.
All right. Well, hey everybody, action. I'm DangerMan, the urban superhero, okay? And say hey DangerMan.
Hey, DangerMan.
You guys awake? Yeah, come on, say it again.
What's up, DangerMan?
All right. All right, okay. This is my latest book, just so you know. Putting a plug in, okay? You can get it online, okay? Anyway, that's part of the DangerMan brand we'll talk about. I'm the urban superhero, and that's the tagline I came up with to help identify who I am as opposed to the other superheroes out there, okay? And when I started this, you know, there weren't that many, because now there's a new movement out, okay? Even though there's just a few of us in here, I want you to just say this back to me real quick. Say, I can.
I can.
I can.
I can.
Because I believe 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 I can.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. And, you know, I say that to encourage you and let you know that you can do anything or do anything that you want to do, or you feel in your heart and you have the passion to do, if you believe you can. All you have to do is just, you know, say, hey, I want to do that. I want to, you know, I want to be that. That's the career I want. This is the job I want. And then you do take the necessary steps, you know, to put that into action. All right. You know, i.e., education, getting the education that's required to do that particular job or that particular career, okay? And and that's part of a tour I'm doing now too. I call it the I believe I can tour. You know, I'm traveling around, you know, to different venues, you know, empowering young people. And I'm DangerMan, urban superhero, and I've been doing this since 1998. And I created this career to help young people. Now, this isn't my first career. You know, I've had, and you will have several jobs, and you know, and you will settle into a career in your life. So, you know, don't think that, you know, oh, I have one job, I have forever, or I can't move anywhere. You always want to move up. All right. So you always want to go to the next level. All right, and a lot of times that requires additional education. All right, so, you know, be prepared to take on that and to that responsibility to get, because certain jobs require more education than other jobs. All right, if you're going to be a doctor, of course you're going to be reading medical books all the time. All right, and if you're going to be a scientist or a designer, then or engineer, then you're going to take math classes. All right, and right now, you know, there's a big push on engineers. Just a few days ago, on CNN, they were talking about where there's 130,000 job openings in Silicon Valley. Now, for those of you, you guys know Silicon Valley is? That's where they make, you know, a lot of computer chips and design software so that your computers and your iPhones and your smartphones will work, okay? And they have those engineers. They make those up there. So, you know, they need a lot of engineers now, okay? And that requires math. I mean, you guys like math. You guys like math, like to add and subtract and divide and stuff, you know? Huh? Yeah, my dad was a math professor, all right? And he used to be on me about my math, okay? And I remember one day I tried to trick my dad, okay? That was a bad thing to do. I came in one day, something I wanted to do, I don't know, I was watching TV or something. So I came in, and my dad was teaching the new math. And in his office, he had the teacher's books on the shelf, you know, the teacher's edition on the shelf. So I went in his office. He wasn't home from work yet. And my mom wasn't home, so I went in there and got the book, went in my room, copied down the answers, did all my homework. And I said, yeah, you know, see. And then I went on about my business, okay. So my dad comes home, and he used to have a bad habit of standing in front of the TV when you were watching it, okay? I call it a bad habit, I didn't say that to him, right? Huh? Did I say that to him? Huh? Did I say that to my dad? Huh? Did I say that to my dad? Huh? Did I say that to my dad? No. He comes standing in front of the TV, you couldn't see the TV. I'm like trying to look around him, he said, did you read a book today? Did you finish your homework? So that one day I was like, yeah, Dad, I did. I finished my homework. Okay. Well, bring it, let me see it. So I said, okay, So I go over to his office and, I laid it out there. I said, okay, he looked at, wow, this is good. This is good. Yeah, you did everything good here, Danger Boy. Okay. And he didn't really say Danger Boy, but I just added that in. Okay. And he said, okay. He said, well, show me these two here. Show me the long work on it. Okay. How you with a lot of math, he wanted to see the long. He just wanted to see the answer. He wanted to see all that it took to get the answer. So I went in my room. I sat in my room for like an hour. Okay. Because I couldn't, I had the answer, but I couldn't get the long work done. So finally, I walked back in his office, my head down, and he said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Well, I couldn't figure out well, how come?" I said, "Well, because I used your book." Okay. He said, "Okay, okay, you go back in your room." So then we had dinner, and after that, I was up in my room, waiting. Because I knew the call was going to come. All right. My brother came up and said, "Dad wants you down in the basement." So I went down there and I had to pull out my pants and get a spanking, okay? But you know what? He never moved that book. He left it and he said,